Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be diving into a story that's definitely been on a lot of K-pop fans' minds lately. What actually happened to the group called Classy? If you were a fan of My Teenage Girl, or even followed them after their debut, you probably remembered how hyped they were in the beginning. But then they kind of, just disappeared. Pretty much fell off the face of the earth. So if you don't know who Classy are, Classy is a 7-member group that debuted in May of 2022 after being formed through the survivor show called My Teenage Girl. The final lineup include Hyungso, Taewon, Hyeju, Riwon, Jimin, Bowen, and Sunyu, all talented and full of potential. Their debut mini-album, Why Class Is Over, featuring the title track Shutdown, and their fans were immediately hooked by their edgy schoolgirl concept. Not long after, they followed up with more music and even some Japanese promotions, which, for a start of the career, makes them really look promising, especially if you didn't watch My Teenage Girl. But then, there kind of just was silence. After their October 2022 comeback, Day and Night, Classy pretty much vanished from the spotlight. For nearly 2 years, there were no new releases, no major schedules, and barely any updates from the label M25 Entertainment. Fans pretty much began to worry, was this another case of a rookie group being mismanaged or even quietly disbanded? But then finally, in November of 2024, Classy finally had a surprise comeback with their third mini-album, Love XX. It was a huge relief for their fans. The group was alive, but there was kind of a catch. The album only had 2 songs, and after a 2-year wait, the fans were pretty disappointed, myself included as well, and felt like the group deserved a lot more investment and time spent into them, especially because they went through a survival show. Like, come on. There was also some concern when a member, Hyungso, had to take a temporary break due to health reasons, which I find is very common in K-pop as well. Whenever someone goes on hiatus, fans often do worry, are they going to come back? Because as we have seen in, obviously not everyone's case, but some cases where people will go on hiatus and then they end up leaving the group. So, since Classy has had their comeback in November, they've slowly been trying to stay active. They performed on some music shows and held small fan events and posted updates on social media as well. But fans still feel like the M25 isn't doing enough to support or promote them as a group because they have so much potential. They're talented, they're charismatic, and already have a good international fan base. But since they have pretty bad management, it makes it harder for them. So, what's next for Classy? Well, that is kind of unclear, but fans are staying hopeful, and if their voices are heard enough, maybe their company will finally give them the promotion they deserve. So if you are a fan of Classy, please let me know in the comments below your favourite song by them. I love their debut song Shut Down, and my bias is Bowen. Yeah, just let me know in the comments below, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.